Today we'll be talking about the elephant in the room. This community is food. I think music production YouTube is not really on a good trajectory right now. Now, the easiest, most low IQ conclusion you can come to in this situation, music production YouTube is bad because of people like Weaver being negative. He's so negative. If he wasn't so negative, this place would be so much better. And I would challenge that by saying maybe people should stop promoting sketchy products. Maybe people should be honest with their audience. Then there wouldn't be as much to be critical of. If people aren't held accountable for promoting scams, sketchy platforms, whatever you want to call it, then they're just going to keep doing it. So for those of you who do not know, I released a few videos over the past few months, one talking about OpenBeat AI and another talking about Sampla. Spoiler alert, they're basically the same thing. So if it weren't obvious that they're the same company, basically, before this, all we had to go off was something HTK stating that it had the same person from OpenBeat. Another clue was that on OpenBeat's YouTube page, they were sending people over to Sampla. Now, I'm not sure exactly why they felt the need to have multiple platforms. That's definitely kind of strange to me. Maybe because their brand got kind of tainted from my OpenBeat video, or maybe they're just trying to double dip on the same people. I'm not 100% sure exactly. It's weird though. It's weird, and they're also not making it clear themselves that it is the same company. Both of these platforms are generative AI platforms. You tell it what you want it to make, it makes the thing. They were claiming to be ethical AI platforms. Yeah, I know, ethical AI, what a joke. You actually believe in ethical AI. It's just a common vernacular. In the case of OpenBeat AI, it turns out they were just using an API that utilized Suno. Suno is an unethical AI. And then Sampla AI is using Marika, as well as some other tools they do not clarify on their website. They were claiming that was also ethical, but Marika is involved in lawsuits where they're being accused heavily of not being an ethical AI platform. Now, if you don't care about the ethics of this, whatever, you know, you just can't really cry later on when it's your music that's being stolen. Okay, now aside from that, these are both just really sketchy websites. I can't tell you the amount of comments I've received from people stating that they could not get a refund or that they could not get in contact with support. You know, just based on that alone, I think it's really shitty for some of the YouTubers that have been promoting this to promote it. Now, some of the responses I got to this video, a lot of people on board with what I was doing. Some people making some crazy excuses for Bolo, which was really pathetic. So one of the things I exposed in the most recent video, the Sampla AI video, was that Bolo did not disclose that he was paid to make that video. Not in the video, he didn't do a paid promotion tag. The only disclosure was in the description if you open up the description and scroll down. Oh no, it says it in the description. Bro, he didn't disclose it. He didn't disclose it in the video. Bolo has learned nothing. Which, I made this clear in the past video. That's illegal. You know, if somebody called the FTC on you, you could get fined like $50,000 for that. On top of that, it's really shitty to betray your fans like that. They should know when you were paid to promote something. They trust you enough to watch you. So you should be a good enough person to just say, hey, I got paid to make this video. I mean, why wouldn't you say that? I don't really understand the problem here, because whenever I do a sponsor video, I state it in the first second, like immediately. I just do it immediately. This video is sponsored by Minimal Audio. So some of the excuses I got were pretty wild. Some people stating, I knew Bolo's video was sponsored because he said that they reached out to him. And that's how I knew. Companies reach out to YouTubers every fucking day. And sometimes they have the intention of sponsoring them. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just send you a product. Sometimes they're reaching out to you just to say, hey. So yeah, that's not a clear disclosure. That's a pretty wild excuse to make. Damn near parasocial, to be honest. You figured out a tell for your favorite YouTuber when he's lying to you. That's acceptable to you? Couldn't be me, bro. Couldn't be me. I don't feel like you should have to get into body language and general language analysis to figure out whether or not your favorite YouTuber is lying to you or withholding the truth. That's pretty fucking ridiculous. And it's really sad on your part that you feel like that's how this should be. It kind of blew my mind. There was at least like 5 people saying shit like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's sad. That's part of the reason why I think this video needs to be made. It's not just the YouTubers that are shitty. It's the audience can be shitty too. Like they're willing to be lied to. Some of them are fine with being lied to. They're fine with being lied to, and they're fine with having to figure out what is truth and lies. And then the fact that some people have figured out a methodology to discover whether or not their favorite YouTuber is lying to them should tell you that this is something that's been going on for years at this point. It's not the first time. So, am I expecting everyone to be a perfect person here? I'm not a perfect person. I don't think anyone here is a perfect person. But I feel like I should be able to expect other YouTubers on this platform to not knowingly promote sketchy websites one after another. The fact that I was able to expose these same dudes for promoting basically the same company 1 to 2 months after the last time I had done it, bro, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, genuinely, this shit is disgusting. This is a goddamn cesspool down here. It's like I'm the one not crooked cop, but it's just alarming the amount of mistakes that are coming out from these YouTubers. I'm calling them, you know what, let's call them influencers at this point. If you're promoting scams knowingly, you're an influencer. Sorry. Knowingly promoting sketchy shit, that's influencer behavior. I mean, at the very least, Av knew that this was a sketchy platform. I think he just doesn't care. He has to have known that Evan Groves was behind Sampla AI. He knows Evan Groves from his previous projects, including OpenBeat, Studio Linked. Now, Bolo, I'm not so sure. I feel like he doesn't look into things at all. I don't think he even knows the name of the person who made either website. For Bolo, I don't even expect him to have known that this was also OpenBeat, but I do expect him to, you know, disclose when he was paid to promote a product. I feel like that's the bare minimum, bro. It's fucking like, come on, bro. You got 200,000 subs. You've been doing this for a long fucking time. It's, I don't know, man. It's just really disappointing. Now, obviously, it's not all bad because after the first video, after the OpenBeat AI video, some people actually changed from these situations. DJ Payne apologized. He made a mistake by promoting OpenBeat. You know what DJ Payne hasn't done since then? He hasn't promoted another sketchy AI platform. The point here being, he learned his lesson, all right? Now, Av and Bolo did not. And I think they're going to continue to do this. I wouldn't be surprised if Av does another 10 websites like this in the next couple years. I wouldn't be surprised if Sampla hit up DJ Payne and he just straight up ignored them. It's good in my opinion that there is change happening. It's just, it'd be better if there was more change. Now, both Av and Bolo did not disclose sponsorships. Bolo in the most recent debacle, and Av in one of the videos I had talked about in the OpenBeat AI video. For him, he's like done a mixture of disclosing it and not disclosing it. This is definitely an issue overall though. Like, it's not even just an issue on YouTube. For instance, literally on Instagram yesterday, when I opened up Instagram, follow me on Instagram if you haven't, that'll be linked in the description. But literally when I opened Instagram yesterday, I saw this girl and she had a paid promotion with BandLab where they did not state it was an ad. And you guys got to understand this. This is not only something that puts the influencers at risk. I'm sorry, you're an influencer to me. Like I said, if you don't disclose your ads, you're 100% an influencer. You get less respect. It doesn't even say hashtag ad in it, which is crazy because not only is it the influencer putting themselves at risk here, the brand also can get taken to court for this too or fined. So BandLab is also taking part in this kind of shit, which is crazy to me. Word of the wise here, this is not just to influencers. If you're a brand, if you're a music brand, you should make sure that whoever you're working with is stating that their ad is an ad, because you are also liable to get fined too. I'm really surprised that BandLab didn't message them and be like, hey, can you make sure that it says hashtag ad? We don't want to end up in fucking court because of this dumb fucking post with 50 likes. Get your shit together, guys. This is ridiculous. Another person who actually learned from the situation is Larry O. Now, I kind of called him out in the OpenBeat video for not disclosing his ad status. But one thing I've noticed about him on Instagram, every single ad is labeled as an ad. So there is change being made. And that makes me happy. But it's still not enough. You know, there's not enough change happening. It could be so much better, you know. We'll never live in a perfect world, but I just still think we're like pretty far off from even considering it acceptable. Now, the problem is not sponsored videos. It's hard to make money on YouTube. especially in this niche. It's a very small niche. Music production is a very small niche. Get your sponsored videos. All I'm asking is do research on the company first. Not even a lot of research, but enough. Like, for instance, we have this clip here of Bolo. After the OpenBeat fiasco, I asked him if he would look into companies a little bit further before, blasting them out to his audience. And he says, no. Will you take a little more effort to suss out companies and products in the future?
No.
Just flat out, no, I'm not going to look into it anymore. And I'm like thinking like, bro, I'm not asking you to go look into the code on the website. I'm saying just like a cursory glance, make sure you're not dealing with a serial killer. Make sure you're not dealing with, I don't know, the literal fucking devil or something. I don't know. Just could you do something? Could you do a little something? And his reasoning was, I don't have time to. Not at all.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. We don't have time, because once some of these companies and stuff hit the market, we only have so much time to do these videos before they start.
I mean, I'm talking like a little bit. Like, I mean, because for instance, like you couldn't have done like the research probably that was necessary in this, like in like the OpenBeat stuff. You know what I mean? Like people probably wouldn't be able to figure that out. Now, this is a guy that makes most of his money not even from YouTube. He makes it from royalties. So if anyone has the time, I would say it's fucking Bolo. He has the most time to be doing this. He doesn't need to upload video. He doesn't even need to upload videos at all. But yeah, I don't know. People should do the bare minimum research on these companies before pushing them out to your audience. For instance, on my second channel, follow that if you haven't, that'll be linked in the description. I covered a Kyle Beats 2 video where he did an integrated sponsor video talking about Sampla. In the video, he states multiple times that he has not used it before.
I don't want to just do a 60-second ad read and pay me some money. I want to actually dive into this thing and really use it. So I'm making a whole video dedicated to this. I've not used this yet.
As in, he got paid to promote this product and he hasn't even used it yet. Now, that could be a little understandable if it's a company that you know is legit, you like their products, but Sampla is a new fucking company. This just sprung out of the ground. Why are you taking money for a product you haven't tried yet and promoting it to your audience? This should just be a given here. Stop idolizing these influencers. YouTubers, whatever you want to call them. I think the audience should spend less time idolizing these YouTubers. That's me included. But hey, if you are feeling that way, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Now, the reason you should stop idolizing these influencers is because to them, a lot of them just see you as a dollar sign. They don't fucking care about you. Stop looking up to them. The fact that they won't look into a product before promoting it to you should tell you almost everything you need to know about the relationship between you two. You really want to idolize someone who can't even look up a product or try out a product before they try to promote it to you and get you to buy it? That's who you're looking up to? Needless to say, you shouldn't be looking up to anyone on YouTube. We're just regular people, all right? We're just normal, regular guys that are lucky to have gotten this much attention off of what we do. Now, I'm aware that there are problems with people not disclosing ads in other niches too, but I make music and I'm passionate about music. So that's basically what I'm focusing on here. I don't know why some people are just like, but this is a problem everywhere. Yeah, what are you expecting me to take on everyone doing this? I can focus on one thing, and I'm going to focus on trying to clean up this space. So yeah, that is my conclusion here. Music production YouTube is fucked. A lot of the creators suck. Some of them are fine, but yeah, there's people that can't do basic shit that's literally declared by law. I don't know. You get my point though. This is ridiculous. I guess like one thing I would like to ask of the audience is try to hold these people more accountable, and people should be disclosing their sponsorship status. Just be fucking proud of it. You got paid to fucking make a video. What's the problem, dude? Jesus. Here's what I would like to say. If you see an undisclosed ad, call them out on it hard. It's either that or we're gonna have a bunch of people fucking not disclosing that things are ads, and that's just gonna be all content is now. There's not gonna be actual content. It's just gonna be ads in disguise. Is that the YouTube you want to be in? That's not the YouTube I want to be in. I'll see you guys next time.